Hey, I'm Rane Made with Rane Made clothing, and I make comfortable clothing for women. I received a grant in October 2016 for new industrial machinery for sewing. So I asked for 2 different Juki industrial sewing machines, and the biggest kind of benefit of having these industrial machines as opposed to domestic machines is the efficiency. So I'm able to sew almost 3 times faster based on like stitch count per minute. And the machine you see behind me here is my ultimate best friend now. I use it quite literally every day, and it just makes my life a lot easier. It's way more reliable, and the stitches just look 10 times better. Since the grant, I've been able to purchase my machinery within a couple weeks of getting the money, which was awesome. Before that, I was really only able to make maybe even less than 20 pieces a day, and now I can work on up to 50 or 60 pieces in a day just with my serger alone. I'm able to pump out a lot more than I was able to before. I was barely able to keep up with a couple markets a week, filling online orders, etc. And now I have clients all over the country that I produce wholesale for. I do up to 4 or 5 markets in a month, and I'm able to keep up with that. As well as my growing online sales, which have quadrupled since I got the grant. So before I got the grant, I was only in, I think, maybe 2 or 3 stores, and they were just consigned. But now I'm in the Pond City Market in Atlanta. I'm in a shop in Phoenix, a shop in Nashville that I've filled multiple orders for already. They've sold out a couple times. I'm in another store in Tampa, 1 in Orlando, 2 in Lakeland, and then I'm working on 1 in Ohio and 1 in Kentucky right now. So when I gave my pitch at Catapult, I had a few goals in mind for the next year, and I really wanted to double sales online, and I wanted to grow my wholesale market, which I was kind of hoping maybe 1 or 2 more stores in the next year. I wanted to double my social media exposure, and I met all of those goals about 6 months ago, and Rane Made turned 2 on Halloween, so I met all of those quite a bit earlier than I was expecting. Online sales have quadrupled. I've gained, 3 or 4 more different clients around the country. I've doubled my social media exposure, and it's just been crazy awesome. I cannot say thank you enough. I talk about the grant all the time. I tell almost everybody I meet at market about how awesome my city is and what a blessing the grant has been, and how my business has been able to grow and expand. And I will never forget somebody shaking my hand and saying, "We believe in you. Here's $5 grand. Grow your business and just keep doing what you're doing." I smile all the time thinking about it. Every day I sit down at my machine, and I am just beyond grateful.